team. Welcome everyone we especially want to welcome our parents and family members that are here to support and listen to our seniors give their farewell speeches. Can't believe we are already here. We are very sad to see this class go, but we are excited to hear from them and to hear the things that the Lord has deposited in them while they've been here. And so they're going to share what they feel God has done in their lives at TDA, what they have learned, what they will take with them, what they want to leave behind for our current students. So students, listen up, and maybe some of their favorite memories, all right? And just due to time, we're just gonna have them come up one after the other. I'm not gonna come up in between. And seniors, just introduce your name, say hi to everyone, and then give your speech. All right, we ready? All right, Valerie Alvarez, come on up.
Hi guys. Alright. I have been at TDA for 5 years, and while that may not seem like a long time to some of you, it seems like a long time to a graduating senior who often known for the past 5 years is this small, beautiful, sacred place. What started as a school quickly became my best friends and my second family. Throughout these years, God has been working on my heart and in my life. This sanctuary is where He has shaped me through every assembly, every retreat, every prayer meeting, every worship night, and every student-led prayer and worship time. He has revealed His heart and love for me, even when I didn't deserve anything from Him. I've come to understand that if I had nothing else in life, at least I have my Heavenly Father. Because life with Him is better than anything else this world could offer. TDA has taught me the importance of surrounding yourself with a Christian community, as well as the value of marvelous camaraderies and relationships that can last a lifetime. I will forever remember the daily morning assemblies and every prayer card I've ever received over the years. I'll also remember the daily meditations that allowed me to connect with Jesus in a deeper way. It was through those meditations that I learned to talk to Jesus as my Father, but also as my best friend. I always remember every Lions Week I had the privilege to go to, both formals, every job and tournament, anything Stuco or exec related, the many Mercer rules in soccer, and all the memories I created with my class. I've made so many incredible memories with all of you, and I'll cherish them all. I am so grateful for the admin and all the teachers who continue to pour into us every day. From praying for us to simply asking about our days, they continue to show up for us even when they don't have to. So thank you so much for everything you do and for every life lesson you have taught me throughout the years. There are a few things I'd like to leave you all with. 1, prioritize time with God every day. No matter how busy or tired you are, He deserves your time. 2, learn how to swim. You will need it for Lions Week. And if not for Lions Week, at least for emergency purposes. 3, learn how to build genuine relationships with one another. 4, always bring a jacket to school. No matter how hot it is outside, TDA will somehow be the opposite. And 5, never take assemblies for granted. I promise you will never find worship like TDA anywhere else. I want to leave you all with this verse. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not harm you, and plans to give you hope in a future." And I know I still have a month left with you guys, but I'm already going to miss you all. This year has flown faster than I ever thought it would, and I'm not mad about it, but I am sad and I am ready to move on and see what God has prepared for my future. I will definitely miss assemblies, the student body, all the teachers, and the amazing atmosphere we have here at TDA. And remember that it's not goodbye, just to see you later.
I honestly had a really hard time. I kept trying to make it perfect and say exactly the right thing, but I felt like God was reminding me to stop striving for perfect words and just speak from His heart. So when I look back at my 2 years at TDA, the biggest thing I see is growth. Over the past 2 years, God has grown me so much, specifically in my prayer life. I've learned that prayer isn't just something you do at a certain times, but it's constant, daily conversation. It's like talking to God like He's your best friend, and truly relying on Him in everything. But it hasn't just been the good moments. Something God has really been teaching me is how to respond to the hard ones. In the past, it was easy for me to pull away from Him when things got difficult, but here I've learned that it's the opposite, and to run toward Him in those places and to seek His face, and to trust Him that He's using even the hardest seasons to shape me into who I'm created to be. One of the biggest things I think I will take away from TDA is the pillar Marvel is camaraderie. I love all the pillars, but this one means the most to me, I think. To me, it means being selfless, encouraging, loyal, and choosing to love people well every single day. He's taught me what real friendship looks like. The friendships I've made at TDA are Christ-like, they're intentional, genuine, and unconditional. For as long as I can remember, I prayed for deep, real friendships, and I truly believe that TDA is where God answered that prayer. And honestly, when I think back about my favorite moments here, they aren't just the big moments, but they're the small little ones, the everyday time spent with friends, the conversations, the laughter, the moments of prayer, and just doing life together. Those are the things that have meant the most to me. Because at the end of the day, our lives are so deeply shaped by the relationships we have. The people we surround ourselves with influence us to grow, and how we see God, and how we walk through life. That's why Marvelous Camaraderie isn't just something we talk about here, it's something we live out. It's choosing to build relationships that are rooted in Christ, that encourage you, that challenge you, and that point you back to Him. And that's something I'll carry with me when I leave TDA. As I step into new places and new relationships, I want that kind of friendships with others. To the underclassmen, I just want to say, don't rush this. I know there will be moments that feel hard, long, or even uncomfortable, but don't pull away from them. Lean into God, into the people around you, into everything this place has to offer. Because one day you're going to be standing up here, and you'll realize how quickly it all went. And you'll wish you had held on to it even more. I'm leaving TDA so grateful for the growth, for the friendships, and for everything God has done here in my life. I just hope you guys take hold of it fully, because it can really change you. And the verse I want to leave you with is James 4:8, draw near to God and He will draw near to you. Thank you, TDA.
Good morning, guys. My name is Bella. Time truly flies by quicker than you think it will. 6 years ago, I came to TDA very unexpectedly. My school had shut down due to COVID, and I didn't know it then, but it would end up being the greatest blessing. God has completely touched me in so many ways during my time at TDA. But one of the most impactful ways He has done this is through the ongoing kindness that has been shown to me by my teachers, admin, and fellow students. I came to TDA pretty quiet and reserved, but that didn't stop anyone from making me feel immediately welcomed. Students asked me to sit with them at lunch, friends helped me with math, and teachers pushed me to become better every single day. That kindness wasn't just a welcoming gesture, but rather a piece of God's love showing through others around me. That kindness and love has truly changed who I am as a person, and I aspire to show that same kindness everywhere I go, and I encourage you all to do the same. What has changed the most for me during my time at TDA has been without a doubt my personal relationship with Jesus. I first came here thinking of Him as a distant father, and I am confidently leaving knowing Him as my closest friend and dearest treasure. The assemblies, meditations, and prayer, even without knowing, have brought me closer to Him. I am so thankful for the friends and teachers who have redirected me back to Jesus in every circumstance. Please use every situation, good or bad, as an opportunity to glorify God in everything you do. He is so deserving of all the praise through it all. This place has become more than just a school to me, as it is now the keeper of my most treasured memories. It is here that I jumped out a window with my best friend, discovered my love for soccer, laughed countless times after the late night parties, and the place that allowed me to share so many special moments with the beautiful people around me. Thank you to every single person here for making these years so special for me. Thank you to my class for being the kindest, coolest, and most uplifting people I know. Thank you to my friends in the grades below mine for making me feel like a loved older sister. Not a day goes by where you guys don't make me smile. Thank you tremendously to all my teachers, coaches, and admin who fought for me even when I wouldn't for myself. You are the main reason I am so confident in who I am as a person and what I am capable of. I will continue to say thank you to all of you as many times as I can because I am forever grateful. The verse I want to end with is 1 John 3:2. Dear friends, now we are children of God, and what we will be has not been made known. but we know that when Christ appears, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. I'm leaving this place not sure of what lies ahead of me, but I have hope because I trust God, and I will never stop chasing after and searching to see him for who he is. Remember that Jesus isn't just walking behind you and ahead of you, but he's walking right beside you. Never stop your pursuit of him because he will never stop his pursuit of you. Thank you all.
Hey guys, I'm Raina. I came to TDA when I was about 7 years old, and I've spent most of that time awake, so that's a lot of time. I was a very strange kid, so I'm sorry that I met most of you back then. But to think that I've grown up in this place is crazy, and it's even crazier to think that I'm saying goodbye. This place grew up with me. I've watched people come, I've watched people go, I've watched every renovation from when we got to trade our wooden playground for a brand new one we got to vote for, to the new sanctuary. I've met all of you here. I mean, I've spent a lot of my life going to this school, and it holds a huge space in my heart. Seniors, thank you for being some of my closest friends. I wouldn't have wanted to do high school with anyone else, and I won't forget the memories we've made, and I won't forget the impact you've made on me. Teachers, thank you for not giving up on my class, especially in elementary and junior high, but most importantly, not giving up on me. A lot of you impacted me in so many ways. And everyone, friends, family, high school, thank you for being my biggest cheerleaders and supporting me no matter what I tried doing, and I did a lot. You guys mean the world to me. Before actually saying goodbye and all that, I just want to remind you all to look at Jesus. Ecclesiastes 12 says to remember your Creator in the days of your youth. These are the days it talks about. You won't regret spending high school pursuing Jesus. Real healing, joy, love, and meaning is found at his feet. So take every assembly as a moment to meet with your Creator. Make space in your life and heart for God to move no matter how busy you are, because you'll strive without his living bread. No matter where you are at with God, whether close or far away, spend time building that relationship with him. You won't regret it. I'll miss this place so much. My favorite memories are simply doing life with you guys. I've gotten to know you through worship together, through serving at big events, through talks in the hall, teasing each other nonstop, cheering for each other at every sports match and every moment in between. The thing I'll miss most is doing life with my friends and the people I care about in a school that I care about. So goodbye, TDA. I don't know what else to say besides thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for raising me in love and for making my school years something special that I can reminisce about. Thank you.
Good morning, guys. Okay, I'm Emma, in case you don't know, and I've been at TDA for the past 5 years, and throughout those years, the Lord has worked through my life so much. While being at TDA, my heart has grown so much for the Lord and for those around me. Before I came here, I didn't have like a super deep, intimate relationship with the Lord, but through the Bible classes I've had the privilege to take and all the people who have poured into me, my relationship with the Lord has turned into something much deeper than I could ever think or imagine. As you all know, TDA has called themselves a greenhouse, and as you graduate from here you are launched into the world, and I couldn't agree more with that. While I've been here, I've been so trained and taught and grounded in the Word, and because of that, I know my identity in the Lord and who He created me to be. I couldn't be more grateful for the years I've spent in TDA and the people that the Lord has put around me. Some of my favorite memories ever have happened in this very building. Getting to chase after the Lord with such an amazing community is a blessing itself. All the retreats and assemblies and worship times that I've been a part of while being here has led me closer to the Lord and to those around me. The community that has been built here has been such a blessing to me and my family. Every single teacher, admin, and staff is so loving, compassionate, and genuinely cares about every student. And the students within this community have blessed me with some of the best memories. For example, getting to do theater and a Christ-centered community has been one of the best experiences. And through theater, I've made some of my favorite memories that I will cherish forever. I could go on and on about how much I've loved doing theater here, but that's a story for another time. But one thing that I do want to leave with each and every one of you is to always do everything out of love and to look out for those around you. As said in 1 John 4:19, we love because he first loved us. We are able to love others because we know and have experienced our Heavenly Father's love. All we have to do is fix our eyes on Jesus, and He will teach us exactly how to love like Him and be like Him. The little things that we do for each other will have a lifelong impact, and that's exactly what TDA has done for me. Every single thing that has happened in my life because of TDA will forever have such a sweet impact on my life.
My name is Ime. Senior year has been very special, and it's hard to believe how it's gone by so fast. I was in 7th grade when I came here, and I was very nervous to start over in a new school. Everyone was so friendly and welcoming that I felt right at home. After we graduate, I have 2 truths that I will carry with me. First, I don't have to be afraid. No matter where life takes me, God will be there. He has been faithful to me in the past, and I know He will continue to guide me in the future. The second truth I take away with me is that I have something to give. Our gifts, rather big or small, matters. They are valuable and they have purpose. TDA has helped me see that in myself. Of course, what I will miss most are the memories I have made with my friends, and I will always remember the droplet tournaments and the late night laughters and just being together as a team. Thank you to my teachers and coaches for supporting me on my journey. To my classmates, thank you for being part of this journey. Thank you for the laughter, the support, and the memories I'll always remember. How much fun our class had no matter what we were doing. Rather going out for senior lunches or creating forts and dances for retreat. We always have fun together. Lions Week is something I'll never forget. Of course, Hawaii was amazing, but it was special because we bonded and worked as a team. As I look ahead to the next 5 to 10 years, I see myself working as a chef, doing something that I love. I also picture myself enjoying my hard work, maybe even driving a red sport car. And as a reminder of how far I've come, mostly I hope to follow God's path in my life. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, as most of you know and can hear them chanting, my name is Jack Hansen. I've been going to the Daniel Academy for about 13 years now. And throughout my life here at TDA, the Lord has built me piece by piece in the man He created me and is still building me even now. Here at TDA, the Lord has actually put a love on my heart for the Bible and its awesome stories and teachings. The fellowship with God-fearing people and seeing, hearing, and feeling the Spirit, and how servitude is the best way to lead. And TDA has really grown my love for spending time with the Lord, and has taught me countless times on how to do it and the countless ways to do it, whether that's through prayer, worship, time in the Word, or just being still and listening. I will take my love for the stories of the Bible beyond TDA, as well as my interest in the Spirit, and continue to grow in these things wherever I go next. I know what's been planned here isn't going to be left behind. It's something I'm going to carry with me in the future. I'm thankful for what the Lord has planted with me here at TDA. I'm thankful for all the friends I've made along the way, all the teachers, all the coaches, the people who've encouraged me, challenged me, and genuinely care for my well-being. I'm thankful for all the failure and obstacles I've encountered because they only made me better and pushed me closer to God. I'm thankful for all my successes and gifts from the Lord, friends, and family because I know none of that happens without Him. Now, some of my favorite memories here at TDA, all just the random stuff as senior guys will get into. Back in elementary, we would roll down tires down the hill right here, and sometimes we'd watch them take out the fence posts lining the field back there. So if you see any gaps in the placement, that was probably us. Other favorite memories are just my retreats here, all the retreats from the winter and the main ones, the class retreats. I just love the fellowship and the shared love of Jesus, but especially the worship night parts where you can really feel how close Jesus is in this room. And these are just things that kind of just stick with you. And now for the rest of the students, I want to leave behind this. The greatest gift you can give to the Lord is worship, surrender, and just genuine conversation. Remember that servitude with excellence is a way for you to worship the Lord in everything you do, even the small things. Also, as I said in my other senior speech, trust in the Lord in all things, even when nothing makes sense in the moment. Because Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you hope in the future." And if you're going to forget about this speech at all, the main thing I want you to take with you is trust in the Lord in His place. Thank you and goodbye. Or as Valerie says, see you later.
I am here to tell you about my time at TDA. I have been at this school since 5th grade, and I don't actually know what it would be like anywhere else. With many years here under my belt, what I've been able to take away is that the most important thing is to surround yourself with a friend group that is for you and the Lord. Going off to college and taking these things I have learned, it will be an important mission to find friends with the same qualities. Although I will be leaving and won't be coming back to school here, this school has provided some amazing memories. The Joplins we got to go through out the sports seasons, the random locker I had where everyone just threw crap into for fun until Miss Logan found out and made us clean it out. And the many friends I made along the journey. This place will be hard to forget. As for what I want to leave behind, I want everyone to be kind to each other and express their miraculous camaraderie skills. But more importantly, I want for the school to have a really good volleyball team. Yes. John 11:35, Jesus wept. I've already been talking long enough, so here's the shortest verse in the Bible so I don't have to waste any more of your time.
15 years of learning, 15 years of memories, and 15 years of family. Little did I know that the baby steps I took into my first day at preschool would mark the beginning of a crazy journey with this community I now call family. How are you supposed to say goodbye to a place like TDA? I have learned an incredible amount during my time at TDA. My biggest takeaway would be to prioritize His presence. Make Jesus your priority and everything in life will work out. Our school by itself is nothing special. Although we have been growing and getting better in many areas, we don't exactly have the best sports program or academics or stuff like that, but we prioritize Jesus and that's what makes us special. My favorite memories have definitely been our Lions Week trips, every Joplin tournament, every fall and winter retreat, especially winning this year, every grading night, and every party we've put on. On top of that, the daily life at TDA is something that I will remember forever. Every assembly where we get to push each other to run after Jesus, every worship practice before assembly where we try to be the least late, every sports practice that we get to grow closer and cheer each other on, every Stuco setup and cleanup after each party, which are sometimes more fun than the actual party, every Sonic trip after school, every hallway conversation, and everything in between. These moments have shaped my time at TDA. If I were to leave something behind, it would be an encouragement to keep hosting Jesus' presence. As we host His presence, He will continue to transform our school. Trust in His leadership. He is a good shepherd, and His ways are so much better than ours. I've been honored to be a leader at this school for the past few years, but leading at a school like TDA is a lot different than leading at other places, and there's a cheat code. To be a good leader at TDA, you just have to be a really good follower. Because why would we try to lead on our own strength when we have the perfect leader who wants to partner and work with us? So follow His leadership and bring others along with you. As I leave this place, I want to say thank you. Thank you, teachers, for setting examples on how to live our lives. Thank you for pushing us academically as you push us to love Jesus at the same time. Thank you for supporting us as students and praying for us. It means a lot more than you think. Thank you, admin, for keeping this place alive. Thank you for carrying the heart of the school, and thank you for being the tip of the arrow. Finally, thank you, student body, for creating a place for Jesus to dwell. Thank you for this community that's helped create me and make it so hard to leave. Thank you for pushing me to love Jesus more and to chase after Him. Thank you for trusting me to lead this school these past few years and supporting me throughout the whole time. It's truly been one of my greatest honors. I don't have the right words, and thank you is not enough to this place who has shaped who I am. But at the same time, gratitude is all that I can think of when I think of leaving this school. So thank you.
Hey guys, I'm Joy. I have been at TDA I put 14 on my paper, then I just found out it's actually 15, so I can't even keep track. But it's safe to say that TDA has seen both my best and my worst, my highest of highs and my lowest of lows. I have been here long enough to build lifelong friendships, some of which began all the way back in preschool, so leaving TDA is basically the equivalent to leaving your childhood home for me. During my time at TDA, I've had some of the most impactful, tangible encounters with God, moments that completely changed my life and my perspective of myself and how I see others.
Being here, God also placed me in a leadership position that stretched me and gave me the opportunity to pour into my classmates and peers in such meaningful ways. He showed me his heart for TDA and allowed me to live that out. Through serving and by witnessing the servant-heartedness of so many people here, I have learned lessons and values that I will carry with me forever. What will I take with me? Well, so much. Friendships, memories, lessons, but more specifically, I want to continue living a life devoted to prayer and building a deep, intimate relationship with God. I want to be someone who carries his presence so others can see Jesus through me. I want to see life through the eyes of the Creator, to recognize joy and beauty, to deepen my desire to worship, to see people and myself the way that he does, and to live my life with purpose and with passion. There are so many memories that I will never forget. Lions Week in DC and in Hawaii, shout out Guapo. Communion America this year, shout out Miss Linda too. All the sports tournaments in Joplin, the chaotic but fun Stuco events, including the setup and teardown, peak moments. I'll always remember car rides with the girls, blasting music and talking, going off campus to STA last year, Stuco lock-ins full of sleep-deprived students, every grading night stuck here playing sardines in the middle of the night, spending full summers here doing who knows what while the admin would prepare for the next school year. And of course, every senior lunch and hangout with my class. You guys are like family to me, and I thank God for each and every one of you. I genuinely could not have asked for better people to walk with at graduation, and I cannot wait. I also want to thank all of my teachers and coaches, whether I had you for 4 days a week or just one day. I am beyond grateful. You didn't just help me grow academically, but you cared for me as a person, a student, and an athlete, and most importantly, a human being. You encouraged me to pursue Jesus and reminded me of who I am in him, and that is so rare, and I do not take that for granted. To TDA, my second home, my family, I am forever grateful. I feel so lucky to say that I am genuinely sad to leave this place. To the students, my friends, my peers, I challenge you, run after God with everything you have. He has placed you here for a reason. Choose unity over division because there are lifelong friendships and mentors here waiting for you. Farewell to the teachers, the students, the friends, and the family. Farewell to the old heater that got us snow days. Farewell to the mice that roam the tunnels. Farewell to the creepy dark garage. Farewell to the sketchy boiler room. Farewell to the memorable fishy hallway. Farewell to the place that I grew up in, the place that I call my home. I have so much fun, but not too much fun without me. And to everyone, thank you, thank you, thank you. God is so good. Bye, I love you all.
My name is Aaron. I couldn't think of a good opening for this speech, so I decided to start by sharing some wonderful quotes I've collected from Mr. Chester over the years. Quote, "Just let me be my diva self. Only I get to call people good boy, and we all love Yaren's feet." Now, I should probably get to the real reason I'm actually up here. TDA has been a consistent place for me over the past couple of years, and something I've come to appreciate a lot. But more than that, it's where my relationship with the Lord really started to become real. Before coming here, faith was more of an idea to me, something I knew about. But while being here, through a mix of my own effort and the environments around me, it became something personal. And since then, it's just kept growing through the ups and downs. One of the things I've appreciated most is not just my own growth, but being able to see it in other people too. I remember being in Hawaii and seeing moments where people started opening up in ways they hadn't before. Watching that happen, seeing someone's heart soften, even just a little bit, it brought me a kind of joy that's hard to explain. It made everything feel more real, like we aren't just supposed to go through motions, but actually like we're changing alongside each other. Of course, not all memories here are that deep. Some of them are just my dumb decisions. Like that time when Mr. Small and I decided it was a good idea for me to crawl into a tunnel no one's ever been in before with Sam's little pink camera to take some pictures of some random copper pipe. Somehow I ended up right below Joanna and Yaren's feet, and I got a good scare on them, so it was all worth it. My shoes were completely trashed. The moments like that, the serious ones and the ridiculous ones, are what I'm going to take with me. TDA wasn't just about classes or assignments, it was about the people, the growth, and the moments you don't really realize matter until you're looking back on them. If there's one thing I want to leave with everyone, it's this: don't take those moments for granted. Whether it's your own growth, someone else's, or just a random chaotic memory, those are the things that stick. The verse I want to leave with is Isaiah 41:10. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I'll strengthen you and help you. I'll uphold you with my righteous right hand. Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm Jolie. I genuinely have no idea where I would be if it wasn't for TDA. When I first got here 5 years ago, I absolutely hated it, if I'm being so honest. I told myself that I would find a way to get out, but here I am now, standing here dreading the thought of leaving. Throughout my years at TDA has taught me so much, not just in the classroom, but in my faith. I've built a real relationship with Jesus here, something that I never thought was possible. And that's something I'll carry with me for the rest of my life. Along with that, I found the most incredible friends and made memories that mean everything to me. Looking back, it's the little moments that stick with me most, and Bella, I'm so sorry to bring this up again, but jumping out the window in Spanish class because we were so fed up, and then spending the rest of the day in in-school suspension. I will never forget that. I will always remember the nights at TDA that I've spent playing Truth or Drink at Outward Street, or staying up way too late with Mr. Kurt and Mr. Small, getting the best life advice, probably. I don't remember most of it because I was half asleep, but I know it was good. And even the hard and embarrassing memories too, like my freshman and sophomore year, spending so many days in Mrs. Logan's office in tears. I'm so sorry you had to put up with that, but I will always be grateful that you were there for me. And Lions Week was genuinely the best ever, last year's too, but I have not stopped wishing I could go back to Hawaii since we got back. And I won't lie, most of the days I was running on 2 to 3 hours of sleep, so some of these memories are a little blurred, but the ones that I do remember are the ones that shaped me and stayed with me. They're the ones I'll cherish forever. Now standing here, I can say that every moment, good, bad, funny, hard, and everything in between has meant something. TDA didn't just give me memories, it has given me growth, and it gave me people who became family. And it gave me a version of myself that I didn't even know I was becoming. I'm so thankful for every single person who has been a part of my journey here. Bella, you're amazing. We've been through it all together. Thank you. Raina, my love, thank you for always understanding. Joy, my ride or die, thank you for matching my freak always. Our exec team, thank you for the best memories ever. White Swin, thank you for every laugh and listening to me out nonstop. I'll miss you tons. And Jewel, even though she's not here, thank you for being not just my sister, but my best friend. I'm going to miss being at school with you. I wish I could name every single one of you because you've all played a huge role in my journey at TDA, and I'm so grateful for each one. But I want to leave you with this. Don't take your time here for granted, because one day you're going to be standing exactly where I am, wishing you just had a little bit more time. And more than anything, like Mrs. Lee always says, fix your eyes on Jesus. It means more than you could ever understand. Be present, laugh more, stay up late sometimes, but don't ever pull an all-nighter on a school night. And hold on to every moment, because before you know it, you'll be up here soon. Thank you.
Now it's gone, senior year. I don't know where I will go from here. I messed up, I wasted time, in fear of missing out on what is down the line. Those are some of the lyrics from the song Senior Year by my favorite band, the Runarounds. And it is probably and it's probably relatable to most of the graduating class. I have been with the Daniel Academy's class of 2026 for the past 5 years, and now our last year of high school is coming to an end. Some of my favorite memories are from all the times my friends and I performed songs live over the years, and I have developed a passion for performing and a desire to write music because of the opportunities given to me through TDA. Whether it was the talent show, Valentine's Day celebration, or the Christmas party concert that we had. Although some of us do know where we are going from here, there is still a lingering uncertainty of what the future looks like that churns in our stomachs every day. And honestly, I'm scared. Time is running out, and I'm afraid I've wasted it. However, remembering that the best is yet to come, I begin to stop living in the past, and I can say without a doubt that I am ready to move forward. I owe it to my parents, to my teachers, my mentors, but most importantly, to my Father in heaven. God has been teaching me to trust Him in every aspect of my life, and I believe God brought me to TDA to draw me closer to Him and to show me who I am meant to be. Not who I am at school, but the man He is still stretching me into and training me to be. High school is the time to find what you are passionate about. Once you find that passion, I urge you to chase it, cultivate it, and to let God be glorified through what you do with it. And that is what I will leave you with. Thank you and farewell to Daniel Academy.
Hi, my name is Michaela, and it's so crazy to think that graduation is only less than a month away. Even though I haven't been going to TDA maybe as long as some other people in my class, it's still so crazy. When I first found out I was going to TDA, I'm going to be so honest, I didn't want to come at all. Just going to a new school sounded so scary to me. But the moment I walked in, the first day, everyone was so kind and welcoming, and I will never forget when Bella gave me a big hug and showed me all around the school. Every single person made me feel like I've known them forever. Some of my favorite memories at TDA were, of course, Hawaii, but also the little things like retreats when we were learning our dances and going to Communion America where we took the long car ride and were walking all around. But it was still so fun. Thank you to all the teachers who helped me and put up with all my late assignments. Thank you to the staff who maybe weren't my teachers but still were there for me. And thank you to all the other people in my class for making me feel so welcomed and spent all the amazing memories with. I will never forget them. I'm gonna miss you all so, so much, and farewell.
The important thing I think about when I look back on the 7 years I've had, or 6 I think, at TDA, is how much God has taught me. There were times when I felt strong in my faith, and times when I had doubts, but through it all, God was always there. I've learned that God isn't someone we talk about in class or read about in the Bible. He's in the things we do every day. He's in the friends we make. He's in the times we've had. He's even working when we don't realize it. TDA hasn't just taught me schoolwork. It's also taught me how to see God on my own. I've learned that faith isn't about being perfect. It's about having a relationship with God. You have to choose Him every day. When it's hard, when life is busy, when life is confusing, the memories and the people I met will stay with me. These are the things that made us who we are today. I'm especially grateful for this community. It helped me grow not in knowledge, but as a person, reminding me that who I am is not what the world says about me. Who I am, I have no idea, but I won't let some random person decide that for me. To the students who are still here, I want to say this. Lean into what God is doing in your life right now. Go through the motions if you can't be purposeful, but never stop seeking. Never stop seeking more, never stop making friends, asking questions, and strengthening your faith. These years pass by quickly. I want to leave you with a verse. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "The Lord says, I know the plans I have for you. They are the plans to help you and not to hurt you. Plans to give you hope and a future. We may not know everything when we leave today, but we do know the one who does, and that's all that matters." Thank you.
Hey guys, high school's been a lot of fun, and I've learned a lot. Besides learning normal things, God has also taught me things. He has shown me how to follow Him. He has spoken to me a lot through the Bible, and He has given me faith in Him. Here are some highlights of other things I've learned at TDA. One is to just do your work and not be lazy. Another thing is how important it is to spend time with God. If you want to be like Jesus, it's important to get to know Him and know what He's like. Which brings me to another thing of how I'm really thankful for the way people pursue Jesus at this school and how they have genuine faith and want to give it to others. I'm thankful for the teachers and staff and for their care and how they're really patient with us. And I'm very glad to have been a student here and gone to school with all you guys. Speaking of that, things like the Nerf wars, parties, or even just recesses are some of my favorite memories here. Just playing football in the field or getting Sonic drinks or making a QT run were all great times. Probably my favorite of everything though was in elementary, the field days. Good times. A verse I want to leave you with is this, Jeremiah 29:13. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart. If you feel like you're not close to God, it might be because you're not trying very hard to be close to Him. So on that note, see you guys. I hope you make the most of it and enjoy your school years to the fullest. Let's eat some breakfast.
All right, we are going to have our speakers come up real quick. We're going to take a group picture up in the front, and parents, you can take a picture, and then we'll head right on to the breakfast room. All right?